3 fun things that you did not know about Paraguay. Did you know that Ronaldinho, the former Ballon d'Or winner, was arrested in Paraguay? You heard me right, he was arrested in 2020. Why was he arrested? Well, he had an illegitimate Paraguayan passport, a fake passport, and he got caught with it. And this really shows how strong the legal system is in Paraguay, and that you should never ever fake an identification card in Paraguay and not in any country. But Ronaldinho, he played for Barcelona. He won the Ballon d'Or. He is a very famous person, and he was detained and even jailed in Paraguay for months until he was sent back to Brazil. And that's why I've been saying to especially our fellow service providers in the industry that they should not engage in corruption in Paraguay, because there are some people who offer expedited residency services where they guarantee you to get your residency approved much faster than other people. I've seen service providers who claim to get your residency card in 1 day, and of course this can never be real. So you always have to use logic, and you have to follow the legal path. I followed the legal path, and I myself had to wait over 90 days to get residency in Paraguay. I didn't use any shortcuts. I didn't engage in corruption. I followed the legal path to a T, and I got my residency legally in Paraguay. But there are people in our industry that sell residency services and also passports that don't do it legitimately. And this is a big issue, and oftentimes you can't differentiate these people because you haven't been around the block and you don't know how long it should take. But given the fact that Ronaldinho, the Brazilian football star, was jailed and sent back to Brazil, I think that says a lot, that you should not engage in any illegal activities in Paraguay, including but not limited to fake residencies and fake passports. Please don't do it. It's the wrong thing to do. Don't look for a shortcut. If someone offers you an expedited service for just another $200 to $400 more, don't do it. It's a big mistake, and I've personally seen people who this happened to in many Latin countries. Don't do it. Did you know that the American singer and songwriter Marc Anthony married a Paraguayan? You heard me right. Marc Anthony, a US citizen, got married to a Paraguayan citizen. And the name of this Paraguayan citizen is Nadia Ferreira, a former Universe runner-up. She finished in 2nd place, and Marc Anthony couldn't help himself but take his chances, and guess what? He scored. He got married to Nadia Ferreira, and now they even have beautiful children. They live in Florida, and they also spend some time in Paraguay every now and then. This is a very interesting fact, and given Marc Anthony's taste for women, we can also see that he did make a good choice again. Did you know that former US President George Bush may own thousands and thousands of acres of land in Paraguay? You heard me right. Allegedly, former US President George W. Bush has purchased land in Paraguay. Some claims say that he purchased as much as 100,000 acres of land in Paraguay. Why did this happen? Why do these sources claim that George W. Bush owns this kind of land in Paraguay? Well, there are a lot of conspiracy theories on this topic. Maybe he was looking for a place to hide out in case he would be forced into exile, and who knows where else he could have purchased land in Paraguay. There are many reasons, but there are a number of politicians who have purchased property and land in Latin America. And so these sources, they claim that George W. Bush purchased a significant amount of land, and it happened during his presidency. It's even more interesting. Did you know that the former Chancellor of Germany, Angela Merkel, may own tons of acres of land in Paraguay? Yes, there are many sources that claim that Angela Merkel, during her time in office, has purchased tons of acres of land in Paraguay. Is the conspiracy the same here, that she could have purchased this land to escape from the collapsing West, as many sources claim, and potentially because she has caused a lot of damage to the country of Germany and the entire European Union? The sources claim that Angela Merkel's left-wing immigration policies have caused a lot of problems in Europe, and that is why the sources suggest that Angela Merkel may have bought this land that she allegedly owns in Paraguay because of her immigration policies in the past. She was the architect of some of Europe's wildest, most open immigration policies in history. And here's another fun fact. Did you know that Paraguay is sitting on one of the largest, or potentially the largest, freshwater reserve in the entire world? The Guarani Aquifer is one of the largest freshwater reserves in the entire world. Some sources claim it's the largest, some sources claim it's the second largest. Of course, it's kind of hard to measure, but Paraguay has lucked out. Paraguay is sitting on one of the largest, if not the largest, freshwater reserves in the entire world. And the country could potentially supply fresh water to the entire world for over 100 years. This is incredible. It isn't just about Paraguay's underwater reserves, it is also about Paraguay's agricultural strength, an often ignored fact that is starting to attract more and more Western expats to the region, and specifically to Paraguay. Are there any other fun facts about Paraguay that you did not know about? Share your thoughts in the comments below. As always, we appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching Nomad Elite, and we see you on the next video.